now we get the notification.
Our number one priority here at the American Airlines Arena, and it is why we've implemented a number of new measures to create the safest possible environment for heat games, including an innovative, effective testing method to screen all fans COVID-19 detection dogs. So what can you expect come game day? You'll be directed to the screening area and asked to put any in-hand items in your pockets and place your hands at your side. At that time, a COVID-19 detection dog will. Safety, it is our number one priority here at the American Airlines Arena, and it is why we've implemented a number of new measures to create the safest possible environment for heat games, including an innovative, effective testing method to screen all fans COVID-19 detection dogs. So what can you expect come game day? You'll be directed to the screening area and asked to put any in-hand items in your pockets and place your hands at your sides. At that time, a COVID-19 detection dog will screen everyone in line by simply walking past each person. If you or someone in your group are not signaled by the dog, you will all be permitted to proceed with the arena's standard entry process. However, if a dog signals on you by sitting down, you and your group will be directed out of line and denied entry into the arena. For more information on detection dogs or any other COVID-19 related measure here at the arena, visit heat.com.
How do you not go for it on 4th and goal with Aaron Rodgers?
All right, so got full screen, bro. Shalom, shalom. Shalom. All right, shalom. Start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahak, Shukah.
double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, those slated to be saved from the destruction that's been declared from the beginning to happen to America, which is code named in the Bible as the daughter of Babylon. In a few different terms as well, but the destruction is gonna come to different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here. It's all its wicked inhabitants, all the wicked inhabitants hereof. Those slated to be saved, being none other than the Israelites, are none other than the Israelites. And the Israelites consist of the so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians, West Indians, also called. The men teaching the truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the people ignorantly call God in Christ, God in Jesus Christ, and the men, women, and children who have turned back to their heritage and are in the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and are in the faith according to their works. All right? So to you, Shalom. All right? So let me get this straight. Did they just say pretty much they about to open the arena back up for people to go back to games? Is that what they was basically saying?
Yeah, 100%. And then they're gonna have the dogs. Before you enter, you gotta go through a whole process where the dogs sniff you out and make sure they're specially trained to see who and who doesn't have the COVID. So they're able to sniff out who has the COVID. As they say, but who's training these dogs? These devils. So it's all over the place, man.
Real quick, somebody get Psalms 20:28 and start with 3. And 55 and let's just start with that real quick. 28.
Con, this is Psalm chapter 28 and verse 3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts.
And also, let's get what scripture is that? They catch him with an angle. I think that's that might be in Hosea, and then we can link that real quick with Ecclesiastes 9 and 12.
I got the angle up.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Habakkuk
Yeah.
1 and 15.
That's it.
Says they take up all of them with the angle.
See, because the Lord said, "Draw me not away with the wicked." You see what I'm saying? Because when you go into Ezekiel the 33rd chapter, somebody get that real quick. Ezekiel 30. You go ahead and get it, bro. You know everybody. Yeah, come on. Ezekiel 33 and
31.
jump to the end. Not 33. Ezekiel. No, it is 33. The Watchman. Jump to 1. And I want pretty much where it says, if the wicked turn not from his way. I know that's Ezekiel the 3rd chapter 2. So we can actually get it in there too.
Verse 6 is the Watchman.
Yep, that's it. So kind of jump to where it says, if the wicked turn not from his way. Oh, for sure. To show something real quick, because when it's talking about the wicked, our people, you know what I'm saying, they like the goddamn wicked. Start at 7.
Verse 7.
Yeah, verse 7. Go ahead.
God. This is Ezekiel
33 and 7.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 7. It says, "So thou, O son of man,
Yep.
I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel."
Yeah, and that's what we sitting here doing right now. We watching, man. You see what I'm saying? We really going into prophecy, man. We going into the things that was declared from the beginning. Go ahead.
God, it says, "Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth."
Yeah. And we got the word, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Matter of fact, and how do we hear the word? Because the angel's dealing with us, man. And this was declared to happen from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? We was gonna remember ourselves and bethink ourselves, but the Lord was gonna use the angels to come down and pretty much snap us out of amnesia. You see what I'm saying? Remember, we in the goddamn movie. Remember everything that was said to happen. Because he said you once knew this. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead.
God, it says, "Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me.
Yep. Go ahead.
When I say unto the wicked,
Mm-hmm.
O wicked man, thou shalt surely die."
See, when he say to who?
When I say unto the wicked,
See, the wicked is found among Jake too.
Yep.
See that? So let's go ahead and go back. You go ahead and finish that.
God, it says, "O wicked man,
Mm-hmm.
thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way.
Yep.
That wicked man shall die in his iniquity."
Now we trying to save Edomites. See what I'm saying? So the wicked found among Jake. See? Go ahead, bro. You got it, Mark. The same one.
Con, it's Psalm chapter 28, verse 3. It says, "Draw me not away with the wicked."
And how do you draw? A draw is like a net. You see what I'm saying? You can draw with a bucket. You see what I'm saying? It's when you capture something, basically.
Con.
And he said, well, who? The wicked. Who? Now these 2/3 niggas is wicked. You see what I'm saying? And now how are they going to be drawn away? You see what I'm saying? You got it, brother. Or the same one.
Habakkuk 1 and 15. They take up all of them with the angle.
Woo!
They catch them in their net
Man.
and gather them in their drag.
Man.
Therefore they rejoice and are glad.
Because they know they see their plan working. Because they coming at Jake with the angle. They coming at Jake. It's a little more on that.
Con, it says, "Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity." Which,
See? You got the wicked and the workers of iniquity.
Con. It says, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts.
Yep. So there you go, man. That's that angle. They speak in peace. They making people think that the NBA is back. But the dog got to sniff your, you know what I'm saying? Your goddamn crouch, man. A crotch, however the hell you said. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So have the end of all things basically ceased? Hell no. You said a new world order right before our eyes, man. And this was declared, man. Matter of fact, somebody get Job 5. Job 5 and I think 12. Yep.
This is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty.
See, that because the crafty always been around, man. And the Lord pretty much telling you they're gonna always be crafty because he's talking about the crafty.
Right.
So these people always are around, they're always a thing until the kingdom of heaven comes. Go ahead.
It says, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, let's get that word enterprise. And because really, what does that sound like? That sounds like the NWO, the New World Order, man. Jake going to basketball games like everybody there, dope boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got country band on them. But what is the dog sniffing for again? You know what I'm saying? Like, the brother was saying something earlier about that. You said, I think you said something like, you even asked, you like, what the hell they sniffing for?
I said, how can they smell a virus?
Right.
Yeah, that's facts. And if they have these dogs out in the streets, they're just sniffing out Jake pretty much. There's no way for them to sniff out a whole virus, bro. There's no way. It's just crazy.
The brother said how they know what it smell like.
Like, that's a really, like, I didn't even watch the video, but just reading the title of it, I'm just like, how? That's it. They've been talking about how we can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can't see no damn airborne disease.
We can't. They were talking about we can't even smell it. You gonna breathe it in without you even knowing it. Like that was like one of the main things they were saying to put fear on mugs when they first started talking about it.
Yeah.
They had like the fake what's it called, a simulation that they were showing. That somebody that has it, they cough. You at the grocery store, it'll be a big cloud that goes over the shelf to somebody else as they're breathing.
It's a scriptures talk about how the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Because how do you get the dogs programmed to? I mean, that shit is like, this dude is a mad scientist, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to really go into it tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I got a scripture.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 37 and 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And the wicked, we know the wicked is Esau, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go into Malachi 1 and 4, it says Esau is the wicked, and the just are these Israelites. You know, in the video it said that you're going to be kindly escorted out the building, but what they left out was that you'll be escorted into a FEMA camp, a concentration camp from Jake's, and then you're going to have to get that vaccine.
That make a lot of sense. No, you got sloppy. That make a lot of sense. Because if the dog is alerted by you, and they done program the dog basically to tell them who got, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the issue.
You putting your trust in the dog.
Well, where the hell, what's the consequences? You know what I'm saying? If the dog catches you.
Yeah, the whole point.
Woo, man, give me Psalms 50, give me Psalms 57 real quick, man. Go ahead, brother. Mar, you got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's so detrimental that you gotta use a dog to do this?
57.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's about the spirit. He said that.
We all going out the way to train the dog how to do so. Like,
Yeah,
there's no, like I said, what's the consequence?
give me Psalms 22 and 20.
22 and 20.
Yeah. Matter of fact, start at 16.
This is Psalm chapter 22 and verse 16. For dogs, for dogs have compassion.
Now get the word compassed. You know what I'm saying? For dogs have compassion. And when you look up that word dogs, it's actually going into heathens. Because heathens mean dogs. It means a pack of dogs. We can get that word too. You know what I'm saying?
Compassed.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into embraced, surrounded.
Ooh, see that? What do we see? You surrounded by dogs going to a heat game, going into a building of idol worship, where they hang niggas' jerseys with their numbers and people stand under them, and you got niggas that's Jake's pledging their allegiance to the
flag.
You know what I'm saying?
To the flag wise. Jake in the cage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm running up and down the court.
And that if that ain't bugged out enough for you now, in order to get into that same place, dogs got a compassion. Thus showing you these people the dogs, man.
Yep.
The scripture say iron sharpeneth iron. Matter of fact, get the scripture that say about Kashar, a man cleaveth unto his like. You know what I'm saying? Because why is these people do? Esau used these dogs on Jake in every single facet. And then we know, like on the simple terms, like when you watch, documentaries on Jake and narcotics, getting caught with narcotics and all that.
Right.
Who they put on Jake? The dogs, the canines, man. Let me find it real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
He been had dogs on Jake even before then. He went back to slave times. He was using dogs to catch Jake.
Remind me of Jago.
Yeah. That's why I said in the message, it just seemed like some nigger hound type stuff.
give me Sirach. You got it, brother? Whoever got the power. Sirach 13 and 16. We're gonna come right back to this dog thing.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 13, verse 16. All flesh consorted according to kind,
See that? Come on.
and the man will cleave to his like.
Ooh, see that? So that's why the dog, every damn situation we done been in dealing with Esau and his teeth. Canines not only have teeth, but that's a part of Esau's teeth. Because his military is pretty much found in the police force. You know what I'm saying? It's found in that too. That's like a small military. So on the smaller level, you see the dogs using dogs to get on Jake. And we read the scripture here in Psalms, whoever was reading it. Brother, you had it. Psalms 22.
16.
Yeah, start there again. Sorry.
Psalms 22:16, it says, "For dogs have compassed me."
Now, who is this talking? It's an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, let's get Jeremiah 4 and 22. Jeremiah 4 and 22. It might be 42 and 22. We'll try that. They are snared in prison houses. What you holding, boy? You gotta keep on with everybody.
Yeah, I got right now you need to tell me to hold anything. I'm still holding Habakkuk. I got Psalms on the 64.
Okay, Con. What you holding, Mark?
Psalms 28, Ezekiel, not Ezekiel, but Ecclesiastes 9 and 12.
That's something you had. 9 and 12.
No, this one was called.
Okay, Con. Okay, Con. What you holding, brother?
The Ezekiel 33 and 6 and 7. So
We
first
don't need that no more, Con.
okay, and then I got the Psalms 22 and 16. And then that was it. I had the scriptures to go with what he had brought up.
Okay, you get it then. You can get that.
Jeremiah
Yeah, 4 and 22.
4 and 22.
Yeah,
Say, for my people is foolish. They have no knowledge.
yep.
That's what you want.
No, try 42.
42?
Yeah.
I was looking there too. 42 and 22.
It might be Isaiah. I ain't put this
That one says, therefore, no certainly, he shall die by the sword. 44:22.
Yeah, this search word say prison houses. I believe it's Isaiah.
Oh, and I also got the Job 5:12 as well.
Con. Should be holding a lot.
Isaiah 42 and 22.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Isaiah.
42 and 22.
I got it.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
See that? Come on.
They are all of them snared in holes,
Now what is Jake snaring in holes for? Keep going.
and they are hid in prison houses.
So, yeah, because our people pack these jails or whatever. But the main thing with it all is how it happened. Like that's why we're going into it. Most Jake's in there for drugs. And how do they catch Jake? With those dogs. And who's catching Jake? The dogs. With dogs. A man consorted to his life, man. You see what I'm saying? A man will cleave unto his life. Why is these people compact? Why is it said Israelites all the way back then talking about how dogs compass them? And then you fast forward, the Israelites is being compassed by dogs. Over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Big canines in the hoods. You can't make this up. You got it on that.
Psalms.
Yep.
Psalms chapter 22, verse 16, it says, For dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have
See, the assembly of the wicked, man. Bunch of canines and, you know what I'm saying, guns that need to be thrown out of, you know what I'm saying, and burnt. You know, guns they probably put the guns that Jake murdered with when they got the cases. Because these niggas always getting let off. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What a gun that he used. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is he let off? As if he didn't murder somebody. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have whole evidence that this happened. Y'all have the gun, it's registered, and everything. You got, most times it's recorded. You see what I'm saying? So all that shit is found in the assembly of the wicked, man. Go ahead.
It says, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me.
Man, you can't make this up. Go ahead.
They pierced my hands and my feet.
Now, fast forward back to right now, you know, these same heathens is compassing Jake, because who want to go to those games? You know what I'm saying? It's really most Jakes can't even afford it, but Jake gonna have their ass up there getting compassed by, you know what I'm saying? And before you know it, that's just there, man. That's how it's gonna branch off. They're gonna have dogs in people's neighborhoods sniffing to see if they can detect it in the air in the neighborhood. Well, we gotta evacuate the neighborhood. It's a high dose. Because you know you can go on the phone and you can put an app on your phone to show you like the radiation in the area you in. You know what I'm saying? So they can easily come with something like that with this coronavirus crap. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a reason to get things going, because it's finna kick off, man. It's about to happen. We seeing it happen. He's just gonna be real slick. That whole draconian law enforcement type stuff about to come back, man. That's how it's about to come back. You want your world back, it's gonna be in a whole new way. It ain't even your world no more. It's a new world. A new world what? A new world order. You know what I'm saying? How they getting the order? Out of chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit is chaotic. Go ahead. It's more on it. It's way more. Go ahead.
It says, it says, verse 21, Psalms 22 and 21, it says, save me from the lion's mouth.
She saved me from the lion's mouth. Scar. Go ahead.
For thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns.
Thou hast hid.
It says, thou hast heard.
Thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. Okay, go ahead. Matter of fact, hold on. What verse you at? You at 21?
Yeah.
What you jump? You jumped like, did you read through or you jumped there?
Oh, Salak, I did. Yeah, my bad, Salak.
Read all the way through. You got it.
Salak. This is Psalms 22 and
17.
17. It says, I may tell all my bones.
Start back at 16.
Salak. Psalms 22 and verse 16. It says, for dogs have compassed me.
Come on.
The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me.
Yep.
They pierced my hands and my feet.
See that?
I may tell all.
And then Just go ahead. Matter of fact, let's get that word pierce real quick. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Con. It says, I may tell all my bones, they look and stare upon me.
Go ahead.
Pierced, penetrated,
Yep.
entered by force.
See that? That can be a damn shot, man.
Man,
You see what I'm saying? Because what's being pierced right now, man? You know what I'm saying? Because that sword ain't just a 9mm, man. Think of how that line up, man. Dogs have compassed me. They have pierced my hand and my feet. And then it's so spiritual because the quickest way to get a disease is through your feet. That's why when babies, you just don't know how this shit finna play out, man. It's gonna get real. This shit gonna get real specific, man. Like the times we living in and stuff. Like that's some real specific stuff to do. And then for them to come, pretty much bring that out. That means they've been working on that. Cause how you come with something so crazy like that, and then the dogs already hit the game. We ain't hear a peek of this possibly being the case.
Right.
I wouldn't even thought the damn stadiums was gonna open back up like this. I didn't even think they was gonna open it back up at this rate.
The bubble.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like why? I mean, I figured they would, but I didn't see this coming. Right? So it just shows you they've been really working. You know what I'm saying? That's that crafty counsel.
Con, I got it. Psalm 64:2 says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
See? And that's that going back to the Psalms. Go ahead and go back to that. The Psalms 28.
Okay.
Yep. Start at 3.
Psalms chapter 28, verse 3.
Yep.
It says, draw me not away with the wicked,
See? Come on.
and with the workers of iniquity,
And with who?
and with the workers of iniquity,
Come on.
which speak peace to their neighbors.
That's that crafty counsel, man. That's that insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Con.
You know? Peace. Commercials.
Exactly.
Using their puppets. It'll tell you that, Isaiah the 9th chapter that, the leaders of this people cause them to err. And then led of them are destroyed. So this nigga got so many avenues to get this shit cracking. And he already using it. Because I can go into the next article we got. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and go into it, bro. Because we're going to keep this one short and to the point. Y'all think you're going to keep getting hours and stuff out of it. Nah, bro. It's all about the Lord.
I said I got the Psalms 55, 21 as well.
Start off with I should have put the other one up. It's all good. Okay. Yeah. So right here we got an article that's going into how Hank Aaron just died. And it says this came out the 22nd, Big Pharma News on the Defender was it children'shealthdefense.org. And it says home run king Hank Aaron dies of undisclosed cause 18 days after receiving Moderna vaccine. You see what I'm saying? And who giving it to him? See that? So it said an 86-year-old sports icon received the first 2 doses of Moderna's vaccine on January 5th in an attempt to inspire other Black Americans to step up to the see. Go ahead and bring that Isaiah 9:16 out. It says to step up to the plate.
Trying to make jokes.
Yeah, and get the vaccine. Now he did, man.
Step up to the plate.
He took both. He took 2 doses. You can scroll, bro.
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
Yeah, man. And that's what the devil trying to do. You can hold it. We'll bring it out after we close the article out. It's a baseball legend, Hank Aaron, who received the Moderna COVID vaccine on January 5th, has died. And ain't nobody, it ain't like it ain't even happened. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talking about this. It says, according to the New York Times, the Atlanta Braves confirmed the 86-year-old Hall of Famer's death today, but did not provide further details. It says CNN reported that Aaron died peacefully in his sleep. These niggas, man, bro.
That's fucked up because you can't even say that's about his age or whatever because the man who's in office is 78. He's about the same age.
Yep. And
You got to run in the nation. And it's about a spirit that they got this But the article on ESPN is it's called American Airlines Arena.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
it's all because it's all America.
Right.
Does it say anything about any family members seeing him? Because it just said that he died peacefully.
Well, we're gonna read it.
Yeah,
It
fine.
says CNN reported that Aaron died peacefully in his sleep, and that no cause of death was disclosed, and that no cause of death was disclosed.
Disclosed.
It says Aaron made headlines early this month when he was photographed getting the Moderna vaccine. He told the Associated Press at the time that getting vaccinated makes me feel wonderful. People go, man. He added, I don't have any qualms about it at all. You know, I feel quite proud of myself for doing something like this. It says it's just a small thing that can help zillions of people in this country. Woo, man. So it says Aaron was vaccinated at Morehouse School of Medicine and Medicine Health Clinic in Atlanta. And what news report said was an attempt to inspire other Black Americans to step up to the plate and get the vaccine. The AP reported at the time. It's it's a rolling up their sleeves to take the first of 2 doses. These octogenarians, their spouses, and several other civil rights leaders. See, listen, and several other civil rights leaders who received the shots in a brand new health clinic at the Morehouse School of Medicine acknowledged the legacy of mistrust that many African Americans have toward medical research, stemming from the infamous Tuskegee experiment, in which U.S. health workers left syphilis untreated in Black men without their consent, making them suffer needlessly. And it's a little bit more on it, but this is a good point. It says in December, Vox reported on the launch of a global campaign using influencers and celebrities to help overcome vaccine hesitancy. It says, stating that it will be unprecedented and many institutions will have a role, including governments. It says, and many institutions will have a role, including government and public health authorities. However, health officials continue to encounter pushback, including from healthcare workers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We stop on that. So let's go ahead and give me what you hold, bro. You go ahead on that with the Isaiah.
12.
Come
Psalms 28 and 3.
That's it.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. It says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Yeah, and these leaders are the likes of Hank Aaron, Steve Harvey, Jennifer Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Because some shit came out on her too. That's a whole other conversation. Native Americans like, why the fuck would you sing "This land is your land, this land is our"? You know what I'm saying? Gad and them blew at her. You know what I'm saying? And she not too long ago just said Latino is Black. You know what I'm saying? And they was telling her shut the hell up. So what they do? Bring her so-called Latino ass up there. Let's see how you got everybody. Trump brought Lil Pump. Biden brought he had all Jake perform at his inauguration. Jennifer Lopez performed and some other black nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says,
Oh no, Mark.
okay, select.
This Proverbs chapter 16 and verse
18.
18. Select. It says, pride
See
goeth before destruction,
that?
and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, because Hank Aaron said he was proud. So the Lord was getting ready to destroy his ass. See, this all declared from the beginning. Pride gonna go before destruction. The Lord he's destroyed now, man. But what, he was proud when he was taking it and after he took it. And then he had a timely demise. Now the nigga gone, man. You got it, brother.
Isaiah, come on. Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16, it says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
See that? See that? And see? And as he said, this could be help for zillions of what he said, Americans or something.
Yeah.
Zillions of people out there. The man said zillions. You know that nigga was set up. Nigga bugged out. Lord had to get him up out of there. That shit is crazy, bro. You got it. The lofty looks of man, 2 and 13.
Kind of like.
You got it?
Yep. Isaiah chapter 2 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
The lofty looks of man.
Yeah, what does it mean to be lofty? Can we get that definition? You know, because Hank Aaron was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's Hank Aaron. You know that name. You wouldn't even thought Hank Aaron was still alive because his name was so legendary and esteemed in this world. But look, go ahead and bring that out. 1 Corinthians 1. What you hold? You can start dropping something between, you know.
Con, got the Psalms 22.
Keep holding that.
Con, I got the Isaiah 42, and then I got the Job 5.
Yeah, we don't need the 42 no more. Isaiah. And then keep holding Job 5 and then Psalms. Bring out 1 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 1 and 20. You can start at 19.
1 Corinthians 1 and 19.
Yeah, you bring out what you got first, bro. Whoever got lofty.
God, so this is lofty. It says elevated in place, high.
See? That's Jake, man. See that? Matter of fact, go ahead and bring out or if you can get Jeremiah 51. 51 and I think you can start at 7. The where it say my people have been lost sheep. Is that it? It might be 50. 50, no, that ain't it. 51 and it's 50. Chapter 50 and
Con, this is
Yeah.
Jeremiah. Yeah, con. Jeremiah 50 and 6. My people have been lost sheep.
mm-hmm.
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
And that's see, because you got niggas like Hank Aaron set up. Go ahead.
They have turned them away on the mountains.
Who have turned them?
They have turned them away on the mountains.
So there you go. They show you that in that movie. What's that? How to Drink and Drive in the Hood. The movie with Marlon Wayans. And,
Right. No,
Yeah.
society.
Yeah, that-
in the hood.
yeah, that crap. The man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He was getting everything done, but they could never. He wasn't never really there.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But he was getting everything done. And that's how Esau keep getting all this shit done. Because he's setting up Jake. He's setting up these leaders. So when you see a lost nigga, that's a product
Right.
of Esau's orchestration through a nigga that raps. You know what I'm saying? But where the niggas that's pushing this nigga with the lollipop here? You know what I'm saying? If you see the people supporting him, they all Edomites. They got we could pull a picture up if we wanted to. It's a picture with the nigga Trippie Redd with a bunch of Edomites around him. You know what I'm saying? His nigga, he bugged completely out. His whole circle is nothing but like elite, fake Jew Edomites. Bunch of red niggas, man. You know? What you got in the war? Salaki.
Jeremiah 50 and 5 from the top. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Mm-hmm.
They have turned them away on the mountains.
See, the Lord said this was gonna happen, man. Come on.
They have gone from the mountain,
From the what?
from mountain
See that? From mountain. Come on.
to hill.
How? One more time on that, brother. What you just read, Mahar?
The Proverbs.
Nah, it was the other one. Whoever, what you last read?
Proverbs.
Not 16 to 18.
Before that, had the Psalms 28.
Nah,
So the
so
scripture with the lofty.
yeah, who had that? The law. Whoever had that, just bring that back up. Because remember, lofty meant what? High up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As I said, we're gonna go into it. Who Who read the lofty? Whoever read it. Oh, you had it. Isaiah 2:13. Yeah.
Salak.
Come.
This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
For the day of the Lord of hosts, Salak, that's 12, 2 and 13. It says, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon, that's not it. It's 2 and 11.
2 and 11. Slack. That's my bad.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 11, it says, the lofty looks of man
See?
shall be humbled.
Yep. Now whoops. Because why? When you humble something, it's showing you really you get a definition of what lofty mean right there. Because to humble it, obviously you have to bring it down. You see what I'm saying? Now what's the definition actually to lofty?
It says in an elevated place.
In a what?
In an elevated place.
In an elevated place. He said his people have gone from mountain to hill. You see what I'm saying? Hank Aaron was on that mountain.
And also to go with what he said, it also says proud or haughty.
See that? Because it say, can you go back to the Proverbs? Yep. You see, you can't make this up. This shit's gonna happen, man. It's happening. Listen to this, man. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction,
Right.
and a haughty spirit before it fall.
Before what?
Before it fall.
You can't fall if you ain't elevated, man. You see what I'm saying? We can't fall. We already low. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, I did a lesson on that. People probably thought it was corny, but Humpty Dumpty, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation that Mike Tyson and Holyfield was having, and it's a real thing. Humpty Dumpty is the life, is the lifestyle, is a particular lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle that Esau is selling to people, man. You know what I'm saying? You all high and mighty, can't nobody tell you nothing, and then that fall comes, man, and can't nobody put your ass back together again. You see what I'm saying? That shit is, you can't make this up, man. So you said lofty mean in an elevated place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. High. It says as a lofty tower. So you got niggas in penthouses. Imagine the homes that Hank Aaron had. It said the Atlanta Braves reported his death. So that man was he was like a commodity almost. He wasn't even you know how long ago but Hank Aaron played baseball? You know what I'm saying? What is the Atlanta Braves doing reporting your death? Where's your family at, man? You see what I'm saying? You got something? Yeah, you got it.
Kind of says having a haughty, overbearing manner.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that how Humpty Dumpty was? Because in that lesson, that's what Mike Tyson and Holyfield is talking about. How they couldn't believe they could go down, and Mike was saying how pretty much he was like they selling you a lot. He's like they hype all these celebrities up and they have us up here, you know, basically. I'm like, this shit sound like Humpty Dumpty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's who you become when you up like that. You can't come down. We finna see so many celebrities fall. Cause look, that's really what the scripture's alluding to. Cause all these celebrities proud. All these celebrities are on a high mountain. That's what the scripture's talking about. When the brother we bring that back out to Jeremiah 50:6. All his people he said his people have been a lost sheep. Right. The elect not lost. You see what I'm saying? So who is he talking about? He's talking about the 2/3, man. And how the 2/3 lost? Through niggas like Hank Aaron. Why? Because Esau is setting up leaders, man. We don't make ourselves leaders. Why do you think our people vote for? You see what I'm saying? So he's setting up everybody we follow. Everybody. Not just your president, but who you listen to. Right. Who you gonna love. Who everybody gonna play in their car. When you get somebody else's car, who they gonna be playing? You see what I'm saying? That's how that shit go, man. Because that's really the reality of this thing, man. You gotta really fucking see the world for what it is before you can really see this truth. You gotta see Satan is real first, man. You can't even just tell little dudes about God. You gotta get these niggas to see Satan, man. This shit is real, man. The scriptures, it's like it. You got something, bro?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, we look up to these people in the world. Jake in the world looks up to these celebrities and these rappers, these athletes, and they're really blind leaders, right? The NBA also put out that they're trying to get everybody to take the the vaccine to again like show an example that it's actually a good thing and to help push it to their communities and to their people, and it's all Jake in the NBA, so it's like they're just blind leaders, man.
Let's prove it real quick. Let's get the next article, bro.
I say the brother had it. He got a good
Go ahead.
I was saying the Travis Scott McDonald's commercial that they had. He
good example.
as a leader, you know what I'm saying? Like what you were saying, like the people that you listen to, everybody in the world right now listen to Travis Scott, right? That's what he put out the McDonald's ad talking about a double bacon burger or something. This is my meal at McDonald's.
Well, Jake, you see, you got, and that's light compared to what the fuck gonna happen. That's the old shit. You see what I'm saying? There's some new shit right here. Hey, your leaders is about to become, niggas are trying to sell you cheeseburgers at a point in time. That could kill you. You about to really see how your leaders really get out. So just to stay Lammy back on what the brother just said with the NBA, you go ahead, bro. Bring that next one up.
And I was going to say to that just had a video of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. See that? Now they done took the picture down or whatever. Matter of fact, see if you can refresh it real quick, bro. Yep. But we don't need his face. We know who the hell Charles Barkley is. Yeah, that shit bullshit. So it says, okay, Slocky. There you go. Yeah, so this is an article about Charles Barkley. I think the picture's gonna be at the bottom. It's all good. It says that, yep, there it is. Yep. Go ahead and put it on this big. Look, this dude is a lie. This dude is an abomination, man. You see what I'm saying? Bald face, bald head. You see what I'm saying? And you got niggas that shaving their head because they want to be like Mike and Barkley. Brother can bring that. Go ahead and get that on deck, man. Deuteronomy 20, it's like Leviticus, was that 21st chapter, I think like the 6th verse.
5th verse, I believe. 5th or 6th.
Let's get it. This is the internet blast Charles Barkley after he said NBA players should get COVID-19 vaccine. It says before normal people because they pay more taxes. So this nigga this is an article that came out, was that the 15th or the 16th? Or was that the 19th? January, I think, was that 1916?
It's January 15th. 15th.
So this just happened. It said the internet blast Charles Barkley after he said NBA players should get COVID-19 vaccine. It says before normal people because they pay more taxes. Let's go ahead and go into it. You go ahead and bring it up.
It's Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Yeah, so this nigga's bald, man. You see? Go ahead.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
This whole beard go, man. This is a grown ass man. He can clearly grow a whole beard. You can see it. He can grow hair. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be a whole, line up. You grow what the hell you supposed to grow. That's how it goes. It's called nature, man. Go ahead, brother. You can scroll down. So yeah, this is clearly somebody you shouldn't be following. So it says Charles Barkley has said some wild stuff during his time during his time at inside the NBA, but he may have delivered his hottest take yet on Thursday night. After the Warriors Nuggets game, TNT's inside the NBA crew had a spirited discussion about the NBA's issues with COVID-19 this season. It says that has resulted in several games getting postponed. It says during the discussion, Barkley suggested that NBA players should be able to jump the line, and get vaccinated because they pay more taxes than normal people. You go ahead and play the video.
I've given 1,000 to some NBA players. What about NFL? NFL, I'm just getting rid of it. NFL players, hockey players. Listen, as much taxes as these players pay, let me repeat that. As much taxes as these players pay, they deserve some preferential treatment. For life and death? Yes. The amount of money you make. No, I said taxes. I didn't say the amount of money you make. Well, that's I'm saying the amount of taxes these guys pay. We can't go there. No. I don't think you can go there. I'm clear in front of the line. We need 300 million shots. I've given 1,000 to some NBA players. What about NFL? NFL, I'm just getting rid of it. NFL players, hockey players. Listen, as much taxes as these players pay, let me repeat that. As much taxes as these players pay, they deserve some preferential treatment. For life and death? Yes. The amount of money you make. No, I said taxes. I didn't say the amount of money you make. Well, I'm saying the amount of taxes these guys pay. We can't go there. No. I don't think you can go there. I'm clear in front of the line. We need.
Just keep holding on. Isaiah 2:11.
And go ahead and bring out Isaiah 1 and starting 4.
Right now.
Yeah, do something quick.
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
Yeah, see that? This is a sinful nation, man. Because the Lord just said, "Don't shave your damn head." You see what I'm saying? No, you don't shave your beard. Let alone don't get no damn shot, man. But this nigga's suggesting it. You know what I'm saying? He's administering this crap, man. These jabs. Go ahead.
Children that are corrupters.
Children that are corruptors. Come on.
They have forsaken the Lord.
They have the Lord. See, these niggas don't think about the Lord, man. Go ahead.
They have provoked the Holy One.
They provoking the Lord. Because for you know it, these same niggas, like I said, the burger shit, that's just an example to prove the leaders, what these leaders are going to be to you. They're going to sell you a burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, he suggests you somewhere good to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I sound like a hypocrite. This nigga is trying to sell you burgers. You see what I'm saying? But that shit is played out because before we know it, this shit going to be played out. And these same niggas going to be telling you get a check. It's going to be unbelievable. Go ahead.
It says they have forsaken the Lord.
Clearly, this is real, man. This is all declared to happen from the beginning, man. It's scary. It's like it's so unrealistic, but realistic to see because it's like we reading about it before it happened, and it's going on to happen. Regardless if you want to accept it, believe it, and truly receive it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people in the truth ain't seeing it. Here it is, you know who you are, and you got that amongst a bunch of other bodies and stuff like that. But no one's really receiving, like, damn, this shit is really happening. Like it don't just say the leaders of these people cause them to err. Like this stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying? Go on. What else do it say, brother?
It says they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backward.
They are Jake backwards, man. Here it is, you pro-life, but you killing yourself, man. You see what I'm saying? Here it is, your hair growing, you shaving it off your face. Jake backwards, man. You know what I'm saying? As you taken away from what's being added unto you. It just don't make sense. Go ahead. Here it is. Hank Aaron was perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This nigga gonna poison himself. That's basically what you're doing because they explained that already. That's the whole reason why you're getting vaccinated. You poisoning yourself to build up an immunity to the damn disease that's out here. But what if that kills you? So why you didn't even have to do that in the first place? That shit is crazy. How you gonna poison yourself to build up an immunity to something that you're really not even taking, but that's supposed to be out here. That's just stupid. That shit is retarded. One more time on that, brother.
Con.
But look, so what we seeing backward shit. That was already declared before the hell we even read this, man. Before this was happening. Go ahead.
Con. Isaiah chapter 1 and 4. It says, sinful nations, a people taken with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
Real quick, somebody hold Jeremiah 18 and 15. Start at 11. Go ahead. Matter of fact, you get it to work because he holding that 1 Corinthians. Go ahead. You got it, brother.
Con. It says, why should ye be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick.
See, come on.
And the whole heart faint.
The whole head faint. And the scriptures talk about that. It said, woe unto you that are faint-hearted, man. For you not shall. Let me get it real quick. This is Sirach 2. Sirach 2 and I'm gonna start at 11 and 12. It says, woe be to fearful hearts. Well, I'm gonna start at 13. It says, woe unto him that is faint. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, man. And it's got an exclamation point with it. That's destruction. He said the whole head is faint, man. The whole head is faint. That's these niggas. They the heads, man. They the heads of this shit, man. That man, Charles Barkley, faint-hearted. And the Lord says, will be woe unto him. What's going to happen to him then? He's going to be destroyed, man. So it says, woe unto him. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted. For he believe it not. That's what they say. They forsaken the Lord, man. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. You see? Therefore shall he not be defended. Defended from what? From that angle, from that net. You see what I'm saying? From those dogs, man. You forsook the Lord, man. You got it, brother.
Con, this is Jeremiah 18 and 11. Now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
And Charles Barkley is Judah, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
Con. And to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I frame evil against you.
Yeah, see, because it's already set up, man. It's already a result for the equation that you niggas helping set up. You got Shots and you got Jakes. You put them two together, destruction. You see what I'm saying? It equals destruction. It equals what the Lord said was gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? You got Jakes and trust in the so-called white man equals what? The prophecies. You see what I'm saying? The angle. You see what I'm saying? You got Jakes plus the angle equals what? Niggas caught, man. Niggas taken. You see what I'm saying? Niggas ate alive, man. They do anything with those fishes, man. You see what they do to the sharks when they get them on the boat? They be breaking they what is it? I think it was, what's the shark with the swordfish? Right. They broke the nigga thing off. Yeah, you could see them like squinting. I'm watching these niggas saw off rhino horns. They dying and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do when they catch things, man. And Esau do it. He hunts all prey with the same manner, man. And that's with what? An angle. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Behold, I frame evil against you and devise a device against you.
And who's actually responsible for it? The Lord. The Lord is setting out all that up, man. Go ahead.
If I can, but
Yep.
the word for device goes into a plot or cunning work. And we know that Esau was a cunning hunter.
One more time on that, brother. It's like
Come. It says, behold, I frame evil against you and devise a device against you.
no, you had said
Pause.
you said plot. You said plot was what?
Yeah, kind of device. The word for device is macha shabah. It goes into a plot, a plan, a cunning work.
Yep, that going to the other scripture you read. They plot amongst the just or something like that.
The wicked,
Yeah.
The wicked plotteth against the just.
Yeah, man. That's that cunning hunting. So look, so the Lord talking about Esau really right there. Because once again, you go to Amos the 3rd chapter, the Lord said, I ain't gonna do nothing. You see what I'm saying? This man is the whole Godfather concept. You can hang it up, man. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh on the whole, he is the level. You know, you can't even come up with enough phrases to like show his power, man. That's he talking about Esau right there. Well, read the verse one more time, brother. The Lord. That's right, I got it. Go ahead, brother. Yep. And then bring that definition right back up. I'm gonna come right behind you with that. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 18:11. It says, now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I frame evil against you.
Who framed evil?
I frame evil against you.
Lord said, nigga, he putting hits out on people, man. Go ahead.
And devise a device against you.
Now, what does device mean again, brother?
Device.
Oh my goodness.
It's H2803 in the Strongs. Matchash Shabbat. It goes into a plan, a plot, or a cunning work, a device.
Then when you go into, damn, bro. Let me run through a few little scriptures real quick.
Oh.
This is Genesis 25. Genesis 25 and 27. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Now, when you go to Amos, the 3rd chapter, it says in the 7th verse, surely the Lord God, the Most High, will do nothing. Surely the Lord God, the Most High, will do nothing. But he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So how do you work, Lord? How do you get these things done? This is Psalm 17 and 13. It says, arise. You know, I'm gonna start at 12. Man, it's heavy. Now, oh my goodness. I'm gonna start at 11. It says, they have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey. So that's the so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? That's that honey. It says, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Those are most ferocious, the young lions. It says, arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. It says, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Now, when you go back to Genesis 25 and 27, it says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. That's that same man that went on to become the sword, man. You see what I'm saying? So when he's talking about he's devising evil against you, he's sending Esau forth, man. Lord ain't doing nothing. And that's what we seeing happen, man. And you seeing Esau come forth when you hear niggas like Charles Barkley talk. Who is he talking for? Is he talking for himself? No. He talking for the so-called white man on that show. That ain't that damn show. TNT. That's owned by fake Jews, man. Shaq on there, he a Mason. All those dudes set up, man. And it's all set up, and that goes into the sword, man. Because that's the angle. See that? That was the angle. Charles Barkley was the angle, man. And Jake's gonna get caught. He gonna get young NBA players to get vaccinated, man. That's how he gonna get them. Because why? Charles Barkley, a legend. Just like Hank Aaron, man. Like brother said, he was gonna, save it. I was gonna save it, but you can fucking look it up though, man. Goddamn Kareem Abdul Jabbar, man. His little ugly ass telling people to get it. You know? But yeah, this shit is real, man. Go ahead, brother.
If I could bring this out real quick. This is Job 31:3. It says, "Is not destruction to the wicked and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity?"
Yeah.
Right? And we cover like that the wicked could go into jail, and the workers of iniquity these Edomites.
And then on the deeper level too, if you read that one more time, brother.
Come. Job 31:3 is not destruction to the wicked and a strange punishment to the workers.
And a what?
And a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity.
Because really what that's going into too is how these people gonna be punished, man. How they gonna be punished? They're gonna be punished through the strange salvation, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because when you go into the salvation in what's that? Luke, the 1st chapter, it tell you how we're gonna be delivered. Salvation is being delivered from the hand of your enemies. You see what I'm saying? What do you use to play cards? You see what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, you enter that game with whatever you got on hand. You see what I'm saying? And that consists of all of Esau's, devices, all his technology and shit like that. That's really his hand, man. You see what I'm saying? Now we're said to be delivered from that. And it tell you in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, pretty much they're gonna stand. If a brother can get that real quick, they're gonna stand in awe and look at the strangeness of his salvation, man. You know, to show a good side of it, because we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You know, bring out a little balance on it, on it. You got it?
Okay.
Start at 5 and 2. Let this brother get it, because we're gonna bring out what you got in just a second. Go ahead.
Just 2.
Yeah.
Con. So when they see it, they shall be troubled with fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yeah, because when you go to Luke, matter of fact, brother, go ahead and go to Luke 1 and start at 68. You just line it up real quick, and then just drop it. Because everything we still holding is the base that we going into. So go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 1 and verse 68. It says, "Blessed be the Lord Yahweh of Israel." It says, "For he hath visited and redeemed his people."
See, and who is his people? The ones that have the elect, man. They tell you that in Zechariah the 2nd. It's like in Zechariah the 13th chapter, man. He said he's gonna bring the 3rd part through the fire. The 2/3 gonna be cut off in the land and die through the likes and situations of this. And the 3rd is gonna be brought through that fire, man. Because it's hell to go through. Because that's why they always depict hell with fire. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
But hell on earth though. So it ain't really actual fire. But it's funny because the hell is gonna end in fire on earth. That's the nukes. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, one more time on that, Salaki.
All right. Luke chapter 1 and verse 68. "Blessed be the Lord Yahweh of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people."
Right. The 1/3, it said to be brought through the fire. And he said, "They shall call upon my name." And I would say, it is my people. You see what I'm saying? It is my people. So you seeing that being playing out right now before your eyes. Them niggas not saying that, man. They not fit. They fit in the other stuff. They fit in Isaiah 2 and 11. You see what I'm saying? Which is they have forsaken. No, that ain't Isaiah 2. The scripture that said that was a lofty look. The scripture that had said what was it? I know I'm trying to remember what it was, but it had said they have forsaken the law. They have forsaken the Lord. You see that they are gone away backwards, like Isaiah the 1st chapter. You see what I'm saying? That's what that was talking about. So us, the hopeful elect, the 1/3, we're calling upon the names of the Lord. We're filling that out right now, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's who he's gonna call his people. So that salvation is gonna be given to us, and the salvation, go on.
It says, verse 69, "And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us."
Yeah, and the horn is going into a king. It's talking about Yahweh. Go ahead. And the kingdom also. Go ahead.
"And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David."
Yep, that's the 1/3. Go ahead.
"As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets,
Which we're doing now. Go ahead.
which have been since the world began,
See that? Because it was all declared from the beginning. Go ahead.
that we should be saved."
That we should be saved, those in the house of David, man. By who? Yahweh Shai. That horn. Come on.
from our enemies,
From our enemies. Go ahead.
and from the hand,
So-called white man. From the what?
and from the hand
Meaning this shot, this vaccination, all this shit. Go ahead.
of all
And then who else is in his hand? These leaders: Charles Barkley, Hank Aaron, other civil rights leaders, pastors. Esau done got all this shit set up. The goddamn arena. The arena gonna be helping get niggas vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Damn United Center, man. Yeah, easy.
No, that's already happening. There's another news article that they're making. I forget what stadium it is, but they're making that into a vaccination center.
Mm.
It's a baseball arena though.
Yeah, because they got it. And you know what's so funny about it too, since you said that real quick. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Because we go all over the place. If it come back up, I'll speak on it. Go ahead.
It says Luke 1:71. It says that we should be saved from our enemies,
Yep.
and that from the hand of all that hate us,
Yep. So everything Esau got on deck. Come on.
to perform the mercy promised to our fathers,
Mhm.
and to remember His holy covenant.
So there you go. Go ahead. You got it, brother. Now, how is he gonna save us? Because what if you are? Oh, thank you, Lord. Is it? Nah, man. It's a movie. That salvation you can be saved in so many different ways. He can cause all your enemies to die. He can cause them all to vaccinate themselves and die. He can cause you to vaccinate them, and then you should, do some lawful stuff. So I'm just saying, just to give an idea, go ahead, how the salvation gonna come. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and 2.
Because literally, basically, the Lord is already saving us in the spirit right now. Go ahead.
When they see it,
When they see it, see what? That's salvation. Come on.
they shall be troubled.
And who is the they? It's talking about the wicked, the workers of iniquity. Go ahead.
They shall be troubled with
Yep.
terrible fear,
Why is they? What? From what? Go ahead.
and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
That's it. See what I'm saying? One more time.
It says, it's Job 31:3, is not destruction to the wicked, and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity.
See that? They're gonna get a strange punishment. You're gonna fear that punishment.
Yep.
That's what they fear.
Are these chariots?
Yeah.
You could liken the chariots unto being a strange object, right?
That's right. Bro.
Disrespected, like a real foreign, something out of this world.
Come zap your ass.
Exactly. That's strange.
Yep.
And that's the same thing to save you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be like, what the? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's two-thirds getting zapped, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord gonna give us so many ways to be saved. Spiritual power, like the brother said, the chariots, all different type of ways, man.
Strange.
Just like the Lord got different ways of destroying niggas. Like he said, there be spirits created for vengeance. Those spirits do different things. Like during the council, when they had went to the king had went to the prophet, and he went to him. I think it was Micaiah. They had went to him. He told them what was going on in the council in the heavens, and it was all the spirits on the left hand side, on the right hand side, and you had all the different spirits, the angels. They was all coming with the Lord, coming to the Lord with a different way. You see what I'm saying? They was gonna try to accomplish His will. You see what I'm saying? He like, I'm gonna be a lion spirit. He probably had angels like, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this. I'm gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? All the stuff the Lord, put in them to do, but to show the obedience. There's a little more on that, Mar. It's a lot.
Con.
And then we're gonna get back to the nitty gritty.
Wisdom,
Go in a second. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and 2.
Mhm.
Just continue it.
Yep.
It says, it shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yep.
So far beyond all that they look for.
Yep. See, that's that destruction. That's why he said, only with thine eyes shalt thou see the reward of, see how simultaneously, only with thine eyes shalt thou see the reward. Real quick, matter of fact, get there real quick. Psalms 91, and I believe it's 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou see the reward of the wicked. Make sure brothers still hold what they got. So we're going to close out with everything brothers got.
Con.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 91, verse 8.
Yep.
Only with thine eyes
Yep.
shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
The reward is that destruction that's given to them, that strange destruction. but you only seeing it. So you basically in the same breath being saved. But really what's destroying them is your salvation. You see what I'm saying? Like the brother said, a perfect example could just be a chariot that's really about to beam you up and it'll zap somebody else. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's an exchange. So you see somebody getting zapped and the chariots ain't zapping you. You like, that's that strange destruction. You like, and you ain't never even seen nothing like this. One, you still in awe of the chariot. You like, you know what I'm saying? They just zapping the damn wicked. The workers of iniquity. Esau, Jake, Charles Barkley. Hank Herring already gone, so we ain't got to worry about him. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You go ahead and finish that Wisdom of Solomon off real quick.
Come.
And then you got it, brother. Read that again. Go ahead.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 3. It says, and they repenting and groaning.
You just grabbed something, right?
No, you gotta pass it to him because you're about to have to get the Psalm 91.
Okay, sloppy. Yeah, he grabbed it. Go ahead.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall they within themselves. This was he.
Yeah, that's it.
God.
You go ahead and finish it. Finish that verse.
This was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Yeah, because these same niggas, they probably ran into men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And they niggas on camera. Jabari Parker running into Mons. You know what I'm saying? And they would, you either get with what we telling you or you forsake the Lord. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it's going down. You go ahead, brother. Bring that what you just read again.
Yeah, this
Go back to
Job.
yeah.
Job 31:3 is not destruction to the wicked
Mhm.
and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity.
All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and 3. It says, the ox knows, or
Let me jump back to that. Isaiah, it's like Jeremiah. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 1 and 4. It says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers,
See,
children that are corrupters.
see, come on.
They have forsaken the Lord.
See, and because you forsake the Lord once you leave us and lie with that shit, and then you go get on TV. That nigga get on TV, who's to say he ain't ran across the truth and had somebody telling his bald head ass, like, you know you ain't supposed to shave your head, bro? Real easy. Yo, Charles Barkley, what's up, bro? Come holler at us. Yeah, bro, yeah, you know you Israelite, bro. Like, the Jews, he probably know, because you know, when you are that level, you exposed to everything. You see what I'm saying? You done traveled the world. You probably done seen the icons in person. You see what I'm saying? Different type of things like that, man. You got it.
Con. It says, they have forsaken the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel
Come on,
into anger.
come on.
They are going away backward.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. You got it, brother.
Jeremiah 18:11.
Mm-hmm.
Now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem,
Mm-hmm.
saying, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I frame evil against you.
Matter of fact, go ahead and bring out what you got, brother.
First Corinthians.
Yep.
First Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 19.
Yep.
It says, for it is written,
Yep.
I
See, it's written. Declare it. Come on.
will destroy the wisdom of the wise.
See that? And that's a nigga Charles Barkley. What happened, Hank? That's supposed to give you more life, bro. But you was backwards. Now your ass gone, man. They tell you that in real quick. Give me Job 4 and 7 real quick.
Actually, I'm not right there because I saw I'm pulling that Job 5.
Well, go ahead, bro. You got it.
This is Job chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, remember, I pray thee,
Mm-hmm.
whoever perished being innocent.
See, remember, whoever perished being innocent. Did not Hank Aaron just perish? So the Lord telling us he wasn't innocent. Why? Because he was an Israelite who just broke the law. You see what I'm saying? Give me Proverbs 8 and 36 real quick. You got it. Go back to that First Corinthians. So you get it. Go ahead. But you got it. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 1 and 19, it says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise.
Prophecy. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36.
Come on.
But he that sinneth against me
Ooh.
wrongeth his own soul.
Whoever perished being innocent. One more time.
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me,
How many?
all they that hate me, love death.
Woo! See? Lord give you what you want, man. That's that X gonna give it to you. Go ahead, bro.
Keep going on.
Yeah.
1 1 Corinthians 1:19, it says, "For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom
He
of the
said
wise.
destroy it, man.
I will destroy it.
Yeah. He ain't done. Lord, just getting started, man. Go ahead.
I will destroy the wisdom of the wise,
Prophecy. Come on.
and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent."
See, you clearly had no understanding, Hank Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to speak on it now. We ain't spoke on it. Then afterwards, you rest. You see what I'm saying? We're going to bring it out on your ass, man. Go ahead. You in the spirit world now, you know what's going on. Go ahead. We just talking about we talking about the life of Hank Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't who you actually were. You an Israelite. That's a heathen name. Who the hell was ain't that one that man name? You know what I'm saying? Go back to when we was in Israel. He was probably Danya Allah or something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 20, "Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this
The
world?
Lord said, "Where is it at, man? Do you not see what's going on? Come on."
Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?"
The Lord set all this up, man. Everything we seeing is His movie playing out. He said, "Have not who
Have not the Most High
did what?
made foolishness?"
He did what?
So like make foolish the wisdom.
Did what? Make. You see what I'm saying? He made it. So everything we seeing is only what He already made it. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you go get the shoe, it was already made. You see what I'm saying? Like you weren't there when it was created in the factory. You just going to get it. Like it's there. It's here now. It's in front of you. Yeah, it was already declared. And all this shit is we basically buying shoes. That's basically it. You wasn't there in the beginning, but they was already made before you went to the store. You see what I'm saying? Basically, the prophecies is like shoes being delivered. You see what I'm saying? Or you ordering a pizza and it coming to your front door. It's already delivered, man. I mean, it was already made. You don't open a damn pizza box and you gotta put the pizza together. You know what I'm saying? When the pizza pull up on you, that's that shit. That's exactly what was made, man. That's the Lord, man. And look, a nigga, he would keep going on it. But that's literally how it is, basically. All these events happening is literally what the Lord had already made it to be. When a nigga have a heart attack or he get hit in his head, they already drew the play up. It was already done. You know what I'm saying? We just witness it after it was already, you know what I'm saying? That's how the Lord, that's how we got to realize how ahead we are. You know what I'm saying? The Lord done put us. Go ahead, bro.
Come on. 1 Corinthians 1:20 says, "Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world?"
Real quick, too, because it ain't like I said with the pizza example. You know, you don't got to put the pizza together. So it's like if the prophecy presents itself, we don't got to go outside and go, okay, here are the shots. People got to take them. Nah, you just turn your news on, niggas taking shots. NBA players out of nowhere telling you to get them. That's, you know what I'm saying? You just went to the door. Delivery here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ding, ding, dong. This your prophecy, man. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? We wake up. George Floyd riots was just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. You know, it's like somebody hit a button. It just ignited out of all the cities. Everybody windows being broke. Man, bro. I hate to say it was beautiful, but it was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, bro. That shit was magical.
I was like, that is beautiful because that's you see the word prophecy come to happen.
Damn, that was a work of art.
I said that's like it's like back to the pizza analogy, right? That's that at the pizza shop, right? That's that they get the order on the screen, they gotta press the button to confirm it. You know what I'm saying? That basically like the Lord is sending it to the angels, they confirm it, they make it delivered. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happened.
Yeah, you just hear, man.
That's that ding though.
Yeah, that's all you get is the ding dong.
They got it from the door.
And you gonna eat it or not. Either way, it's delivered to you. It's already made. It's here. What's this? It's called a pizza. So what's this? It's called destruction.
You said you got to do eat it or not.
Yep. You know, it's delivered to you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna see that's dip. See, that's why it only speaks to a certain volume of what the Lord prophecy is, because you can't refuse prophecy. Like prophecy happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's happening to all of us. But fucking you ain't at work no more, man. know what I'm saying? That shit over with. Your money about to be gone soon. Go ahead, bro. Spiritual. Go ahead. You got it.
Come. It says, "Has not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?"
Mhm. See, that's it. You keep going. Go ahead, finish.
That was it.
Okay, you got it, brother.
Come. This is back to Jeremiah 18:11. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I frame evil against you. I devise a device against you.
I made that piece. Go ahead.
Return ye now, everyone. Return ye now, everyone, from his evil way, and make your ways and your doings good. And they said, there is no hope.
And who said?
And they said,
That's Charles Barkley. Come on.
there is no hope,
Mhm.
but we will walk after our own devices,
Mhm.
and we will every one do the imagination of his evil heart.
These niggas that hard headed, man. And we seen. I mean, you seeing the Israelites at work at their finest. They ain't never been this wicked. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never been this wicked. This man said we should jump the line to get vaccinated. Not these little young, stupid NBA players with their little Mercedes and little
Right.
first year contracts gonna be getting vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get that first story about the first NBA player to die from the vaccination, ain't no telling where things gonna go. Because me and the brothers was talking yesterday, I think they just gonna kill it eventually. Because it ain't the chip.
Right.
How long you gonna keep this shit up? Yeah, it's gotta bring a lot of disease out here, but eventually ain't gonna be a thing no more. We seeing it. They're opening the arenas back up. See?
As you're showing you, it's already been a thing. Because
As far as ending.
right.
Mhm.
Because for one, people not taking it. That's like you see that poll all the time, like people not accepting it.
And they putting it out.
Exactly. So these different angles, these angles.
Yep.
So,
Come.
you know, you got to go to the stadiums or whatever. You know, keep it going. But I agree with what you said. Like it's gonna end because they gonna stop being able to milk this one. It ain't gonna be nothing coming out of it.
They trying to get most with the stimulus check. That's like what the brother had sent in the temple. They talking about they trying to figure out how they can try to get us to take it by being only those who take the vaccine get the stimulus.
Yeah, man. They said they finna end this shit eventually because it ain't. We waiting on prophecy. The world ain't finna end by no damn vaccination. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna end when that chip come and it's mandated. You know what I'm saying? Because the chip already here. They just waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We waiting on the money to leave, and we really waiting on more chaos to break out. That's really the next main thing. Because through that you're gonna get martial law, and then somewhere around that, those the main things we waiting on. Martial law. Like I said, they're doing everything they can to pretty much create a standard acceptance for something known as a FEMA camp. You see what I'm saying? And niggas gonna be put in the FEMA camps from many different ways. You see what I'm saying? You could be put in a FEMA camp for martial law. You see what I'm saying? That's when shit ain't safe no more. Cause all hell done broke loose. But look, these people not in control, so they probably want you to go to the FEMA camp off the disease, but the Lord like, nah, he make them get rid of that, but it's still disease out here because they done put some shit out here the whole time. You see what I'm saying? And then they already been setting up the FEMA camps, and then the Lord have another riot break out.
Yeah.
And guess who on hand? The military.
Exactly.
So we ain't no telling this shit can go down this year, man. It could be over like that. I mean, like that. YouTube, no, like that. Like fucking nothing. Nothing. Because that Lord got that much power. So he could take the people and they burned out 3 precincts. And nothing be done. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. I think let's go back to that Jeremiah 50:6. What you still hold?
Isaiah 1,
Drop that.
Proverbs. Nice, how you want? So the Psalms 28:3.
We'll go back to that real quick.
Go.
What you hold, brother?
I got the Job 5:20. 5:12. The Psalms 22, and then the First Corinthians.
Go ahead and read that Psalms 22 real quick. Matter of fact, go ahead and read this so we can finish that off.
Come.
Jeremiah 50:6.
This
And then
Jer-
we're gonna go to you.
Jeremiah 50:6. My people have been a lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill.
Mhm.
They
They have gone from mountain to hill. Because really, we was at we had our mountain when we was who we were. You see what I'm saying? And we were brought down, man. That's why I tell you, and I think that's Romans the 11th chapter, share their fall. You see what I'm saying? Through their fall has, I think, matter of fact, let's go to it real quick. Romans 11 real quick, just to prove the point. Through our fall is basically the riches of the world, or it's given to the Gentiles, something like that. But just to show you that, you know,
That's Psalms 2. That's Psalms 82:6. It says, "For I have said ye are gods, but you shall die like men."
that's it. That's right. Through their fall, you see. Yep, 11:11.
Con.
Start at 9.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 9. It says, and David said, let their table be made a snare.
Yeah, because they were talking about the 2/3. Come on.
And a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them.
See.
Let
And
them.
that's what we saying. We saying these things overcome these niggas in this lifetime. Come on.
Let their
Jeremiah prayed against the 2/3. Come on.
let their eyes be darkened,
Yep. See, that's Jake. Come on.
that they may not see.
Who else is it talking about? It's not talking about Esau. When did Esau have light? Let their eyes be darkened. If it's darkened, they have to have some form of light at the point.
Right.
You see? Come on.
And bow down their back always.
Jake used to know they was Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Our people used to be holy. Go ahead, man.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall?
See that? They're going to fall. Go ahead.
God forbid.
See? Come on.
But rather,
Come on. Come on. It's affirmed that the fall happened. Come on.
through their fall,
See?
salvation
See that?
is coming to the Gentiles.
That's because it had to happen. Because think, the Pharisee, we was on a level. We had a country. We had rich. We had everything. That's why Lamentation was like, we was talking about how our water sold. Think about it. Our water, our trees and sold. You see what I'm saying? So we failed. We went from mountain to hill. Look, we forsook the Lord, the fountain of living waters, and hewn us out broken cisterns that can hold no water. That's like going from a mountain to a hill. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. Because think about it. Even if you go into it in the aspect of us being chosen, Israel is above all people. You see what I'm saying? You got it, brother. 50:6. Jeremiah. War. It's a lot.
It's Jeremiah 50:6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Whose resting place?
Their resting place.
See that? Come on. That's it. Oh, you got it.
It says, all that found them have devoured them. And their adversaries said, we offend not. Because they have sinned against Yahweh. The habitation of
and
justice.
they know that. That's why they let these niggas get on TNT and run their goddamn mouth, man. They set them up. That's it. That's it on that. You what you still hold, brother? Nothing.
No.
Go ahead. You got something?
I said, you don't want to bring out the Psalms 22?
Go ahead. What you hold?
This is Psalms
This is
28.
Okay, go on.
Psalms chapter 22, verse 16. It says, for dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet.
See that? It's crazy, man. Go ahead.
I may tell all my bones, they look and stare upon me.
Because Jake without. Then that represents, you know when that's going to really hit? When that famine comes. You know what I'm saying? That's when that scripture going to really make sense. Go ahead.
It says, they part my garments among them.
See? They part. Because really that's going into your house shot. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Says they part my garments among them and cast lots upon my vesture.
That's going to your house shot. Go ahead.
But be not thou far from me, O Lord, O my strength. Haste thee to help me. Deliver my soul from the sword. My darling from the power of the dog.
See? What's the power of? See? The dog has power. See that? Go ahead.
It says, "Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns."
Yeah, man. And we're gonna be saved from that dog, man. You ain't gonna see us going how? Because the Lord, He's put us in a position. Matter of fact, go back to that Psalm 64, and I think you can jump down like to verse 10.
I forgot I was holding enterprise too.
You
The
got ready?
definition for enterprise to go with the Job that I was reading.
Yep, he got it. So we'll go back to that then too.
Fine.
Go ahead and bring that Psalm
Psalm
60
64.
and jump down to verse. Yeah, is that it? Yep, that's it.
I was at 2.
8.
Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yep. Because we getting hip to what's going on just by them talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't matter if you're trying to. Yeah, it's a net. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it don't matter how. It's clearly a trap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't matter how they word it. Shit, everything they saying is clearly a trap. Our people shouldn't trust it. You know, our people worried about the Tuskegee experiment. Well, that's the clear indicator that we shouldn't be trusting this shit. Right? Like how that's how plain the Lord making it, man.
That's literally every account of our history. When mugs trusted our enemy, they got messed up.
Yep. And they letting them say that. If the Lord didn't want it to be like so prevalent in our face, he would make Esau not allow them to bring up the Tuskegee experiment. You see what I'm saying? Why would you be doing that if you're trying to successfully get people vaccinated? Because the Lord ain't gonna be no excuse, man. It ain't no excuse.
Yeah.
You got us and you got child damn selves, man.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Well, the Lord's drawing up they're drawing up a blitz, right? And we got the playbook.
That's
The
right.
ultimate playbook, you know.
I got something too.
Go ahead.
It's Proverbs 26 and 11. It says, "As a dog returneth to his vomit,
Man.
a fool returneth to his vomit."
Yeah, man. You see, because Jake, brother said something earlier. I was, listening to a brother. Brother said, Jake, basically black Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't black, but you want to say you black, okay, because the devil called you black, so okay, you black Edomites, man.
Boy, like,
Yeah, and that's including all you niggas, man. So-called Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians. If you want to call yourself Hispanic, whatever the hell you want to say, man. You niggas ain't nothing but Edomites. That's all these the 2/3 is, man. All you niggas. It don't matter how much money you got, you ain't nothing but an Edomite, man. A so-called white person. So you can understand. You see? So that when they say dog, that's your ass too. Yahweh shot. Matter of fact, real quick, read that again, brother.
Proverbs chapter 26 and 11. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly.
Go ahead and go to Matthew 18 and jump to 15. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee,
Come on.
go and tell him his fault
Yep.
between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more,
Keep going.
that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established.
Go ahead.
And if he shall neglect to hear them,
To hear who?
to hear them,
Come on.
tell it unto the church.
Yep.
But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man.
As a what?
As a heathen man.
Now, when you go into that word heathen, you get Salakia. Go back real quick. So it's the same as a damn dog, unless this goddamn double done changed it. Yep, they changed it, but I'm gonna get it on the blue letter too. So you go into the heathen, it says a troop of animals. You know what I'm saying? And it used to say, I might have a screenshot of it on the joint on the computer, but I'm gonna get it on the blue letter too, real quick. Yeah, when you used to look that word up, dog, Slacky, heathen, in the blue letter, you used to get a pack of dogs, man. That's literally what it used to say. Let's see if it's still here. Real quick. Heathen. Goyim. Yeah, other animals. Yeah, they changed the shit. It ain't used to say this. It used to say dogs. That's literally what it used to say. So you say a pack of dogs. Yeah. Matter of fact, somebody Google it real quick, because they might give it to us on there. See what you get. But if not, it's all good. But that's when you used to look it up, that's what you used to get. Instead of being animals, you used to say a pack of dogs. But now I say a pack of animals. You know? So either way, okay, you're an animal now. All right. But you're still a dog. The Bible calls you a dog, man. You know? So yeah, it's all good. Go ahead. Whoever's I think you had it or
Con, I was at yeah. Jeremiah 50?
Psalm 64 and 8.
Yeah. Psalm 64 and 8.
Yep.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All that see them shall flee away.
Yep. And that's it, man. So that's how we being put on game, man. Because I forgot how the hell we even got to that point. But basically, everything that these people say, we gonna flee away, man. The Lord is putting us on game just to offer you running your goddamn mouth, man. Did you have anything else besides that, brother?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, that was about it.
What you had, bro? I think it might have been something you read that triggered that. What you got, bro?
Psalms.
Job 12 in the Psalms.
5, 12, 5 and 12.
Yeah, con.
Go ahead, bring it up.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 12. It says,
We're gonna close out in a second. Go ahead.
He disappointed the devices of the crafty,
You see?
so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
You got for the enterprise. I mean,
Con. Enterprise. This is a Google definition. It says a project or undertaking, typically one that is difficult or requires effort.
and that's what you saying. He want everybody involved. He said, "Give us a helping hand." You see what I'm saying? He said, "Zillions of people." We want other people like Hank Aaron to step up to step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? This shit is he said it's gonna take a collective effort. You see what I'm saying? That's an enterprise. Charles Barkley, Hank Aaron, civil rights leaders, pastors. You see what I'm saying? Celebrities, influencers, and guess what? We was covering all this shit before it happened by the Spirit, man. Saying how I was saying by the Spirit how there's fucking influencers was finna come, man. Politicians was gonna be set up, man. Celebrities was gonna be vaccine models. You see what I'm saying? COVID models. That's all these niggas is, man. They modeling you know what I'm saying? They modeling Moderna. And they really did. They really doing this shit, man. That's just to tell you how bugged out this place really is, man. That's it, man. You go, I think it's like a couple more articles, bro. We'll probably just read these and close out. Because it's gonna get worse. Yep, you got 2 more. Nah, they gonna fuck something up. Go to the next one, bro. Yeah, they can see they're gonna mess something up. Let's see. Okay, come. So this is came out. Is that today, 24th?
Yeah, today.
Yeah, the game-changing Biden order you haven't heard about. So the game-changing Biden order is a game-changing Biden order you haven't heard about. A directive about the regulatory process could lead to progressive movement on climate change, public health, and worker safety. It says on his first day in office, President Joe Biden quickly set about undoing some of his predecessors' signature policies. He said the United States will rejoin the Paris Agreement, he halted construction of a wall along the Mexican border, and he ended the ban on travel to U.S. from Muslim majority countries. Now that's outright chaos, if you understand that. Because why? That's going to allow everybody to be here. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to do what? That's going to bring forth that prophecy, man.
Yep.
Everybody going to be here.
Right.
So Biden is being set up to do that, man. It says tucked into all those high-profile moves, though, and then that's pretty much inviting more Jakes to come in. You see what I'm saying? And Muslims that hate y'all,
Exactly.
the niggas that strap bombs to themselves, they've been banned. That's why we ain't been seeing them. You know how they feel. This went on for what, 4 years. So it's dudes that ain't seen their little daughters, their girls, their wives, ones ain't seen their family. You know how Ishmael is, man. And it's by the spirit that Ishmael like came up to the, you know what I'm saying, the highways, man. You can't make that up. So it says tucked into all those high profile moves. See, they saying that's important. That's significant. It says though was a memo with a title seemingly designed to be ignored. Modernizing regulatory review. Whatever the hell that means. It says sent to the press at 9:43 p.m. on Wednesday in the middle of the Tom Hanks-led inaugural celebration. The White House, that's showing you Hollywood set up.
Exactly.
The White House was not expecting the draft document to drive headlines or set American hearts aflutter. So it's some shit people ain't fucking with it. They know. It says, but the memo could unleash Salakia a wave of stronger regulations to reduce income inequality, fight climate change, and protect public health. So somebody look up climate change real quick. Now, when you reduce income inequality, what are they basically saying? Everybody gonna get more money. It's gonna be more money for everybody.
Right.
What does that cost? Inflation. What does that make? What's that now? What does that cost? It lessens the value of the dollar. You see what I'm saying? That's collapsing the dollar right there. Biden is already on record saying that the chip is real, and there's people with plans to want to chip people. When he was senator, or whatever his position was. You see what I'm saying? So when you reduce income equality, you're simply you're devaluing the dollar. Why? Because y'all finna get rid of it, man. You see what I'm saying? And then protect public. What is the fight climate change? We'll just do it in order. Fight climate change. Who got it?
The climate change?
Yeah, fight climate change.
You type in fight climate change?
Just, climate change.
All right, that's what I got.
Climate change.
It says a change in global or regional climate patterns, in particular to change apparent from the mid to late 20th century onward and attributed largely to
Attributed. You got it. Same thing. Go ahead.
largely to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels.
See that? And fossil fuels goes into pretty much petroleum, right, and the oil and all that type of shit, right? So I just wanted to make sure. So if they fighting climate change, give me climate. Give me the word climate real quick. We just want to be. We want because a lot of us be talking. They don't even be knowing specifically what's going on. Go ahead.
Climate. It says the weather conditions prevailing in an area in general or over a long period.
So they fucking with the weather. They fucking with the skies, man. Give me Revelation 11 and start at 7 real quick.
We'll read this other definition for it. It says a region with particular prevailing weather conditions.
Yeah, it's all good. So the devil, he's messing with, you know what I'm saying, the weather in the sky. And we know this to be true according to this. Come on.
Revelation chapter 11 and 7.
12 and 7. It's locked.
Revelation chapter 12 verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and there was war in heaven.
See, and when you look that word heaven up, it means sky. Come on. Arnos. Come on.
Michael and his angels fought
Mm-hmm.
against the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and the dragon fought and his angels
Come on.
and prevailed not.
Come on.
Neither was their place
Neither was there what? See?
found any more in heaven.
They have a place. See? So they fucking with the skies, man. These niggas is in the sky. They have a place in the heavens. See that? Give me 2 Peter 3 real quick. 13. New heavens. Whoever can get it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
3:13.
Yeah.
Kind of says, 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens.
See that? New heavens. Why? Because these are gonna be fucked up, man. They're gonna be messed up. See that? Why are we looking for new heavens? And why is the devil being shot out of the heavens? And why is he saying he has a place in the heavens? And why are we reading about them fighting climate change? This is a part of some major thing. You see what I'm saying? Some file that was designed to be hidden. You see what I'm saying? And it consists of fighting climate change, reducing income equality. You see what I'm saying? So the reducing income equality is simply bringing forth the chip. Crashing dollar, bringing forth the chip. Fighting climate change is simply what? Setting up the war in heaven. You see, killing the earth to such a degree to where we're gonna have to look for new heavens and earth. So it's about to get worse out here. And protect. Go ahead, before we go to the next one.
Keep reading it.
Come on.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth,
See?
wherein dwelleth righteousness.
It's just that simple, man. You see? And then when you go in, so the reducing income is the chip, the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, when it's mandated. But they can only get that in which you are to buy and sell off of. You see what I'm saying? But you can't do that if the currency is still these things known as FRNs. You see what I'm saying? And then the next joint, fighting climate change, is this nigga literally doing whatever he wills or can do with the heavens. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how you get weather, the air. Simply the sky. That's weather. Project Bluebeam, all these different things, man. It says, and the last one will be, and then that ultimately will bring the war in heaven, man. To where they got a place set up to the Lord, like, y'all gotta come down from up there. You see what I'm saying? Every day you look up, it's a jet flying across the sky, leading the streak in the sky. So we're not just making shit up. You see what I'm saying? This is here. And this devil was being put in position to further prove and push. And it's gonna be worse than ever before. Ain't no chemtrail, that's light. So this nigga finna, man, this shit is crazy. It says, and protect public health. Now what the hell does that mean? FEMA camps. You see what I'm saying? What else could they be talking about? So that's really code word for New World Order, man. So it says, among left-leaning experts on regulation, it's a signal that Biden could break with 40 years of conservative policy. So give me the word conservative real quick. Because when you're not conservative, you're acting in a draconian, and somebody give me the word draconian. You're acting in a draconian, and somebody give me Isaiah 9:1. Matter of fact, 10:1. And 94:20, Psalms. You're acting in a draconian manner. And we're going to close out after this. It says, I realize what I'm about to say to you sounds absurd. James Goodwin, a senior policy analyst at the Center for Progressive Reform, told HuffPost, it has the potential to be the most significant action Biden took on day one. This shit called modernizing regulatory review, which they said it's a memo that's been titled to be designed to be ignored. It's called modern regulatory review, and it consists of these things we just went into. So let me go ahead and finish. It says the order could eventually lead to major changes at the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs. Regulators going into being a law authority. It says an extremely obscure or absurd White House office located inside the only slightly less absurd or obscure Office of Management and Budget. So they trying to talk big shit. But anyway, it says, as it is known, it is charged with vetting proposed regulations and has the power to weaken. See, so it's some bullshit they setting up. Because when you got to get to talking like that in a way that's so heightened to where you got to like really go into it, you know this shit going into some dark stuff. That's what this going into.
Right.
Because see how it's just completely comprehensible, and now you got to think a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's how you fucking know.
It says tucked into all those
Right.
high profile moves. So it's tucked in there, hidden.
Well, that's the simple shit.
Kind.
That's easy.
No,
They telling on themselves on that, but no, I'm with you.
kind.
It's just when you get to this paragraph right here, it says the order could eventually lead to major changes at the Office of Information. So this shit, whatever this modernizing regulatory review is, it's gonna change the game on a lot of shit. Simply saying that. But when you keep going, like I said, this is a complicated paragraph right here. What are you talking about? Because this is what he telling HuffPost. Because remember, this is the quote from James Goodwin. He said, I realize what I'm about to tell you sounds absurd. Right. See, this is a quote from his ass. And he said all this shit. He said, the shit that Biden did on day one, it eventually lead to major changes at the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs, an extremely absurd White House office located inside the only slightly less absurd. See, he telling shit, but he, you know, he ain't really saying it, man. He won't keep it, he won't shoot, you know, he won't keep it a buck. It says obscure Office of Management and Budget. So that's obviously an important place. You talk about budgets and management, whatever the hell that is, OIRA, that's why I didn't read that. It says, as it is known. See, what the fuck you talking about? It says, it is charged with vetting. Vetting means pretty much not approving something. You see what I'm saying? Proposed regulations and has the power to weaken, delay, or even kill new rules proposed by other government agencies. Why? Because it's one new world order. The elites is behind this shit, man. That's why they got rid of Trump, and now they got this nigga that's gonna really push the one world agenda.
The OIRA is the Office Information and Regulatory Affairs. That's just the abbreviation of it.
Okay, Con. It says, since then, President Ronald Reagan, that's the nigga who spoke about the house shot of chariots. That was Ronald Reagan in the 80s. It says, since then, President Ronald Reagan gave the agency expansive powers with an executive order during the conservative boom times of his first term. Progressives have bemoaned OIRA's narrow economic cost budget focus, arguing that it ignores social and environmental costs and benefits not easily translated into dollar amounts. See, he talking some whole other shit. He talking some big boy shit. Really, he's saying something simple, but he don't want to. You see, and it do sound absurd, but you can't keep it a buck. Really, you saying it's a new world order that's going to be pushed, man? Because it tell you about that in the Maccabees. That's what the thing has been is that what shall be. Everybody's gonna come under the one world order. They finna kill. Pretty much, they finna kill. They finna do habeas corpus. They about to take away people's rights. That's why people so pissed, because these Edomites they keep up with, like they actually go into what they're voting for and all of that, and they see, okay, the resume of this guy Joe Biden, he wants to take this from us, but they not gonna tell your black ass that. You see what I'm saying? They just gonna go march with their own and pull out shotguns and rifles because they know what's getting ready to come. Everybody knows down the pipeline, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Trump was trying to say.
Exactly.
Trump said that, man. Trump said, he said, if I gotta post that fucking video, man. Trump said it's about to be the end of everything. They're gonna take away your rights. They're gonna take away. He said that shit, bro. He said that. That's one of the last things he said. Who got the words? You got. Let me get. I need Psalms 94 and 20. We're gonna close out on this. Isaiah 10 and 1, and the definitions. Kind. Whoever got it.
Definitions first.
Definitions.
This is conservative.
Draconian. You need draconian.
Go
Go ahead, brother. Slap. Go ahead.
Conservative.
Come on.
It says,
We go ahead and close this out. Is it more on this article? and pull us back up.
Nah.
Yeah, we're gonna close out on this.
Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's still the article.
What I'm about to say. So, okay, let's jump through. Progressives, and to some degree, government agencies have always lamented that because the benefits are hard to measure, cost-benefit analysts always put regulation at this disadvantage, says Stuart Shapiro, a public policy professor at Rutgers University and former OMB staffer. Yeah, these universities set up too. They go into that on the movie Good Shepherd. It says, citing a theoretical environmental protection agency rule to limit mercury pollution. Woo! Mercury is what they put in tap water. Mercury is what's in catfish. Some shit that it'll kill you. Mercury is in fillings. I got a bunch of mercury in my mouth. It kill your brain.
The light bulbs.
Okay.
Fluorescent joints.
Okay.
But once they say shatter, you will get sick reading that stuff.
It says Shapiro noted it would be much easier to measure how much compliance would cost businesses than how much society might benefit in terms. Tell the brother to come on. Let the brother know.
Yeah. Okay, already did.
Okay, God. It says businesses that how much society might benefit in terms of lives saved, illnesses or stopped, or childhood development protected. See, it's gonna get bad out here, man. Lobbyists and other corporate, because think about it, all this man speaking on is what the hell Joe Biden has set up. That's basically what he's going into, man. You gotta simplify these things, because he's talking all, but you just simply saying this. It says, and other corporate interests have historically seen OIRA reviews as their last chance to block or delay regulations designed to protect consumers and workers and mandate safety measures. Yep. So basically, they finna take people power out of their hand. That's what's going on. This OIRA shit. Because they can block regulations that are designed to protect consumers, the people, and workers, employees, and instead mandate safety measures.
Right.
That's draconian, man. You see? It says during President. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's FEMA. That's what the whole FEMA zone.
All that shit.
Is about.
Yep. All that shit going to that. So you niggas at so-called at these plantations, niggas finished, man. You see, it says during President Barack Obama's administration alone, and real quick, every president is set up to do something during their term. Obama brought in the LGBT shit. Ronald Reagan set up the Space Force. It wasn't Trump. Trump was just used to bring it out to the public.
Right. Because
Ronald Reagan was talking about that. Ronald Reagan signed off on King Alfred, Agenda 21. He did all that shit during his reign. What is Joe Biden gonna do? He probably gonna bring the end. You know what I'm saying? It says, and because think about it, he has a woman vice president.
Exactly.
This is the worst time of all time, man. Trump, niggas ain't got nothing on Trump. So this is a heavy article. Let's see how much we got, because we not gonna read this whole thing. I'll get the rest of this, and that'll be it. It says lobbyists and other corporate interests have historically seen OIRA reviews as their last chance to block. Okay, Slocky read that already. It says during President Barack Obama's administration alone, it delayed a mandate for the installation of rear view cameras on cars. So it's going to be mandated for them to put a camera on your car for years. They already been talking about this. And watered down rules protected workers from exposure to dangerous silica dust and regulations governing the disposal of toxic coal ash. Man, this shit crazy, bro. This is a heavy ass article right here. Biden's order appears to dramatically overhaul. Biden's order appears to dramatically overhaul that process. So he's gonna bring it all in. Because when you overhaul something,
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's completely
Yeah.
no, then changing everything.
Because I'm thinking of overhead, but no, yeah, overhaul, man. It says saying regulatory reviews should instead promote, there it is, public health and safety, economic growth, social welfare, racial justice, environmental stewardship, human dignity, equity, and the interests of future generations. Which generations? Niggas don't never say that. You see, it is also said, Yahweh Shah said that. Who they take custom of? Their children are the strangers. He said, the strangers, then are the children free. It is also says, to develop courage, directors should proactively encourage agencies to develop rules that benefit the public. So that's bullshit. We done pretty much, because when you go back to the top, the nigga already cut himself. He said the nigga already said they finna see right there, rules proposed by other governments. See that? It says ORA, as it is known, is charged with vetting proposed regulations and has the power to weaken, delay, or even kill new rules proposed by other government agencies. Meaning, this is what we doing over here. So I got, like, if you got a family, you your own government. Your government is how you run. You being in charge of that. You don't need nobody else to do it. Like, this is a government over here. So if you got a government is a self-owned business. A government is a self-owned restaurant. You see what I'm saying? They saying these people have power to override any government agencies, anybody that's about regulated shit. You see? So him talking about these people finna help people and all that shit, he already cut himself right there, man. Because he's saying this ORA shit is the main goddamn thing, man. That shit. Nigga told on himself, man. Let's go ahead and bring it out. We close this out, bro. You got it.
Conservative.
It says averse to change or innovation and holding traditional values.
And that's what's the what word is this?
Conservative.
One more time.
It says averse.
Adverse. Come on.
There's no AD, it's averse.
Oh, averse. I
Yeah.
can look that up then.
It says having a strong dislike of or opposition to something.
See that?
That's what averse means.
Because when you conservative, you just about this. You see what I'm saying? It's saying he finna defy the 40-year policy of being conservative. So he's finna bring in some dramatic change.
Exactly.
He's finna just be irrational, basically. Right? Because when you're conservative, you're rational. You're cautious. You see what I'm saying? You ain't trying to create hypothermia for people. Taking somebody in hot water, put them straight in cold, just throw them in cold. That's how America. That's the devil. You know, just being the devil over there. But now we're in a time of the devil coming down with great wrath because he know he got a short time. See that? You got it, brother Draconian.
This is draconian. It says of laws of their application, excessively harsh and severe.
See? Because when you go into the word dragon and go back to Draco, and Draco go into Draconian, and these are things that was brought out during the Roman rule. Not the Holy Roman Empire rule, but the Roman Empire. Draco. And go into dragon. Look it up on the etymology. Go ahead, brother.
Khan, this is Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees,
See that?
and that write grievousness.
That's draconian. That's draconian type mandate. Like when they say that the chip is mandated, you telling me I have to get this in my hand or I can't eat. That's Draco section. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
And they've been trying to introduce people to it because the way you see people getting it now is in a conservative way. They're just trying to show people technology is cool and Swedes, they got it, and you can. Nah, Biden, this nigga, because look, remember, America influences the whole earth. So he's gonna turn America up. So that means he gonna bring the chip possibly. He gonna mandate it, right? What is the rest of the earth gonna do?
Follow lush.
Sweden gonna be like, it's mandated. Why? Because it's ran by so-called white people. You know? China gonna be like, it's mandated. Why? Because they influenced by so-called white people. Basically, so-called white people run China. See what I'm saying? You got it.
Khan. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees,
Destruction gonna come to these people for this. Come on.
and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
How's destruction gonna come to it? Because anarchy gonna kick off eventually. You see what I'm saying? And then they're gonna have to just come down. Like, all right, busting heads. You're gonna have certain military people that's gonna be with this shit because they ain't got no brains. Why? Because the Lord wants this to happen. He got this place gonna be thrown down with violence, as the Lord said. You're not finna tell me I'm finna get a chip. You're not finna tell me I ain't got this right no more. You're not finna tell me that's how these people gonna be feeling. And we're gonna be sitting back seeing all of it. Now, guess what? The man Biden did, he set all this up on day one. This is the game-changing shit they said no one knew about. And they ain't bringing this out to the public, in other words. You got it.
To turn aside the needy from judgment.
See? If you tell me I can't eat unless I get this chip, you basically taking my judgment away from me. Why would I put a microchip in my body just to eat?
Right.
That don't make sense. That don't make any sense. A baby comes straight out the womb and can eat. No chip needed. You know what I'm saying? Shit, correct. Go ahead, bro.
And to take away the right from the poor of my people, that the widows may be their prey, and that
Because
they
niggas gonna be dying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Jake's gonna die. You see? Come on.
and that they may rob the fatherless.
Yep. And a lot of like them shorties we met, 13 years old, man. You ain't even thought it like that. You 13? You know what I'm saying? You look a little older. But, you know, that's the Lord setting us up to be out here. You're gonna have babies get their heads bust. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas are easy to get put to death. Easy. You got it. 94 and 20, we close up.
Come.
Got anything else they want to go to or speak on? Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 94, verse 20.
Yeah, man.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
And hell no. In other words, hell no, man. You see what I'm saying? Give me real quick. Give me we're gonna end on this. Give me Proverbs. I think that's the 14th chapter. And jump to the last verse. It might be the 33rd chapter. This shit ain't gonna work, man. It's gonna backfire. But they're gonna get them prophecies to come to pass. This shit, look, Jake all in, Charles Barkley in, the NBA players all in. Before you know it, your favorite basketball player gonna be telling you to get it.
I can bring this up real
Go
quick.
ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Speak on.
So Idumea is these Edomites, these elites, and the people of my curse are these Israelites who were cursed because they didn't choose to hearken unto the Lord's word. Back in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter.
Perfect timing. Lord finna destroy you devils, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's beautiful. Yeah, get 14 and we're gonna close out on this. In fact, 33. 33rd chapter.
Proverbs on go to 31.
You said what?
Proverbs on go to 31.
You talking about?
You said 33rd chapter.
It said Psalm. Talking about Psalm.
Oh, conference.
Psalms, matter of fact, that's Psalms 9, I believe. Psalms 9. Let's see. Yep. Psalms 9 and go ahead, bring it up. 17.
Come. Psalm chapter 9, verse 17.
Come on.
The wicked shall be turned into hell.
Go ahead. And that's this place with Jake. Jake, your life gonna become a living nightmare for helping bring forth this madness, man. You see what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be beautiful afterwards. Go ahead.
And all the nations that forget God.
See that? Include Jake. Come on.
For the needy shall not always be forgotten.
Talking about us. Go ahead. Come on.
The
Sorry.
expectation,
Yeah, what's the expectation for the Lord to not let this shit come to pass for real, for real? But what? Come on.
the expectation of the poor shall not perish forever.
Wait for us to be in rulership of spiritual power. See, salvation. Come on.
Arise, O Lord,
That's right.
let not man prevail.
See that?
Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men.
See? So you drink those shit, don't mean nothing. So with that, brother, got anything else? All right. Death to America, Bob the Ball. All right. So with that, we're gonna close out. Say Shalom. We're gonna give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wa'akadosh Wakah.
Till next time, Shalom, man. To the 1/3, hopefully late.